Okay, hello everybody. We are Nature and Health Vlog Training. My name is Juan.
I'm Jonathan Toro.
I'm Gary Wooden. I'm the Andrew What we plan is our overview is we want to bring a fresh new idea to people that can help them grow their own food. We plan to have our own land, buying up land, and renting that out to people that whether they don't have land of their own, live in an apartment style sort of deal, or live in a tight neighborhood, they want to buy up some land and they want to grow their own food to eat themselves, or if they want to grow it and sell it, they can buy up as much land as they want, and each would be each contract would be individualized with each person, depending on the amount of land that they have and what they're growing and what kind of tending they need with their land. And we're trying to eliminate processed food. This is why we're targeting health-wise. This will be food grown straight from the ground, healthy, straight out, and just trying to help. And this will help to lower the unemployment rate as well, because we'll be able to, if we get, we're planning on hiring 1 or 2 people first, probably start off, and then from there hiring more if our business grows, we get more land, get more equity, from there on. Our vision is to be a main place to go for agriculture experiences and products. We want people to come to us, and think of us as like a family sort of deal. We want them to come, and we're there to help, lend a helping hand in any sort of way we can. With a smile on our face, ready to go. With whatever tool we need to help them with. And also we're trying to help people eat fresh foods, non-processed, lower the obesity rate. We want to give back to our communities, trying to provide fresh foods for people in need. We could have drives, we could do donations and stuff around Christmas time, and holidays and stuff. And again, this would help with unemployment in West Virginia as well.
Okay, so our target market are the unhealthy or sedentary people that doesn't like to move or doesn't like to get out of their houses in order to get some food. Also fit people that want to continue this trend in their lives. Athletes that want to keep eating healthy and maintain their skills healthy. Also restaurant owners, we can sell our products to Trailwinds Diner or big retailers such as Walmart and Kroger. Also, the problems we're solving here is make fresh food cheap, because we're offering the space and you guys are doing the service. Also lowering the obesity rate that we know in West Virginia is really high, and the unemployment rate that we know that West Virginia is really poor place. And also taking advantage of the rurality of West Virginia state.
So basically, like you said, so we're trying to solve problems here. So because according to Google, we saw that in West Virginia, they have the highest obesity rate. So it's 40.6 and the lowest is 26.4. So basically we're trying to lower that to approximately maybe 30%, trying to help the community. And we saw that we went to Kroger, we went to Walmart, and we saw that fresh foods is pretty expensive right now. And it's still growing, the price is still going higher. So basically we're trying to reduce the price back, and provide back to the West Virginia community. So what we're trying is basically change people's life. So trying to let them live a healthy life, because if you eat good, you could prevent a lot of risk, and the risk doesn't come right away, but it comes later in life. So we're trying to provide some employment too for West Virginia people. We saw that there's a lot of homeless, the unemployment is pretty high. So we're trying to give labor to them. Our weakness is the financial support. So we're trying to get private investors that want to invest in our companies. And our opportunities is change people's lifestyle, so help them basically live a healthy life. And our trends are people that don't want to there's a lot of people that enjoy eating junk food and fast food. So we are trying to make that change so that people can change their lives, because they can feel better and happier. And farmers too, so there's a lot of farmers here, I noticed. So they could be a threat for us because they don't grow their own things and they sell basically to Walmart and other big retailers.
Yeah, if farmers are growing something on their land at the time, if we got a good bit of land, they could lease some land from us and then grow something else, during that season.
Okay, so our memberships are, we got a bronze membership, silver, gold, and platinum. So our bronze starts at $80 monthly, and this is a 3 meter by 3 meter. Basically, right? We got a silver that's 110 per month. We got the gold 140 per month, and we got a platinum, which is 10 by 10 meters. Plus, we take care of your own, we take care of your crops and everything. So we grow them for you basically. And our maintenance fee, additional $150 a month, and we rent those too, $3 an hour. If you want, basically, if you take the service on maintenance fee, if you don't want the service of maintenance fee, you guys gotta take care of them. So we provide the rental for 3 hours, $3 an hour.
Also, something that is not here is that we're going to offer you the seeds or the plant. If you don't want to wait that long for this purpose, we can offer you the plant or the seed.
Okay, so basically we're gonna market our company on social media, like everybody. We're trying to make a nice website too that explains our vision and mission. We're gonna do paid advertisement on TV, radio, and we're gonna just give flyers all around West Virginia, trying to tackle the big cities first, like Charleston, Morgantown, and other ones, and try to get more people as possible to build a nice, healthy community.
Core competencies. Our first core competency that is really important to mention is the group work. We're gonna have people that are great at problem solving. As you guys see, that we really try problem solving. We really look for this problem in West Virginia and see what we can do to tackle it. This can be easily evidence the idea that we're trying to put in the market. And as you guys see, West Virginia really doesn't have that much things like this going around. The obesity rate is kind of high. It's very high, the highest in the country actually. But if you come with something like this in states big cities like Charleston, Huntington, and Morgantown, maybe you can start lower this and go to the smaller parts of West Virginia after. The second core competency for which our team stands for is innovation and creativity. We can actually think of different ways of achieving a goal and entertaining mentors to pursue anything that we want to accomplish. Our strategic components are going to be 2 specific components: low cost and objective locations. The low cost, we want to offer products and services that are low cost, because obviously we know that this is not also the richest state, but also the people also need to be healthy. So if you can lower both of those and have a compromise in between so that they can fix your life up without having to do too much, is also good. And the objective locations, like I said before, we want to have multiple locations around the areas that we really want to target with most obesity. But we also have to remember that we have to start small. So anything that we can start is good, but we will eventually want to end up in a good spot like this to have multiple around the area.
Okay, so sales. We expect for the first year to have at least 300 customers. With the area we're planning to buy, we can receive at least 450 customers at once. So for the first year, if we reach this goal, we're expecting $55,000. And in the second and third year, we expect to get bigger and expand in other areas of West Virginia, which will increase the revenue, of course. So the cost, we need, of course, to buy a lot of equipment. 7,000 for a lawnmower, 1 acre of land for 15,000. This can vary because the land is, depending on how big the land is. Small equipment, $1,000. Greenhouse to grow crops, 4,000. Advertising website and apps, 3,000, and a removable greenhouse, which we will use in order to attack the season, for example, winter or other times of the year that crops cannot grow easily. So we can have a backup on the greenhouse. So the total startup cash needed is approximately $35K. In order to finance this, so As I already told you, the revenue expectation for the first year is 55,000. So expenses the first year is 40,000 salary included, in which our profit will be reinvested in order to expand our company further in other West Virginia cities. But we're looking for a private investor in order to have this initial investment. So the 35,000, we're seeking an alliance with Whole Foods Foundations, which is a really big retailer that grows and sells its own crops. But they have a foundation in order to promote this kind of entrepreneurs and ideas. So our management, I'll be the CEO.
I'll be the CFO.
I'll be the operations director.
I'll be a supervisor.
That's it. Any questions?
That's it.
I got one for you. You guys ever thought about teaming up with local corporations and businesses to help sponsor families or people who, help the cost of renting that and getting food into their families? Like there's a lot that's probably unemployed or something like that. You can team up with like local companies, corporations in the state, and they
Yeah, like
might
food drives and stuff is what you're saying, like food drives and stuff, that kind of stuff like that.
Well, what they do is they'll sponsor a family and pay the fees, so they can grow their food.
Okay, yeah.
And that way, for them, it's a tax write-off, and for you guys, it's a profit making. It's extra money in their pockets.
Yeah, I hadn't quite thought about that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Good
Good idea.
Yeah, and also in SBA, the website or the government agents, they have a lot of grants and support activities. So you can search for the information for especially the agricultural businesses. But I have one question about the seasonal sales or seasonal revenue, because the agriculture is influenced by the weather, especially the temperature. Here is longer the winter season, right, at the mountain. So how will you overcome the weakness?
So there are a couple of ways in which you can keep your crops safe from the temperature, mainly from the cold. So if you want to have an expensive way to do it, you just buy a greenhouse and that's it. But there are a lot of ways in which you can take care of your crops, which are, for example, bottles, just cutting and recycling the bottles in which you put the plant inside, and it's like a really small greenhouse just for the plant, in which it can still grow. With the nutrients of the soil here, it will definitely grow. So, but for us, for our idea, we want to have a backup greenhouse in order to get everyone the commodity of just having to go there and harvesting the crops, not to go and cut some bottles and put them around their own plants. So that's basically how.
If you were to go to major cities with high populations, land is going to be a problem. Have you thought about literally a vertical expansion, like having basically shelf units of grow operations instead of stepping up?
That's actually a really good idea. Hydroponics are really, they really work in those kind of places. But we're still thinking of short term, trying to attack the problematics here first, and then when we're in a place where we want to expand to a bigger city, for example, I don't know, New York or California, then we'll think about it. But yes, for the moment we haven't thought about it, but it's a really good idea.
Like you said, we're just gonna keep reinvesting. We're not gonna touch the profit the first year. We're gonna keep reinvesting until we can give the customers the best experience. So after that, we could, if we got the profit, the revenue, to expand those. But if not, we gotta keep growing small steps.
Just because I think it's funny, I think you should ask your investors for seed money instead of investing.
Smart.
And also, I think it could be several ways to grow further. You can make, I mean, your business ideas can be a non-profit organization as well. So you can make a network with the other communities, and then you operate your businesses in different locations, or you can make a kind of the license contract agreement or something like that. Then you let them know how to operate your greenhouse in different locations, and then you grow together. Any other questions? Ah, good job.
Oh, yes.
All right.
So if I'm understanding, like, depending on your plans, like you will offer like land, and then they break up in the ground, they plant the seeds, and then they maintain the plants and all, and then they harvest it all themselves. And then like the higher plan, you offer equipment, like equipment to break it in the ground, the equipment to like till between the rows and all that, and then plus y'all will, with the highest plan, y'all will do all that, like y'all will plant it, y'all will maintain it and harvest it. So y'all have like several plans like that.
Yes.
Okay.
So basically all the service you need, we'll have for you. You want us to take care of your whole, like the whole land basically, we'll take care of it. Want delivery to, we'll deliver it to.
Basically, they can rent it
Depending
all
on how much we
themselves.
work, and also, you know, how much more expensive it might be too.
Yeah. So they can rent it and do it all themselves, so they can pay y'all and y'all do it.
Yes, sir.
Or those kind of in between.
Yes.
And also, many parents are considering the agricultural activities for their kids' education, especially in big cities. So you can invite them to, let's see, experience this kind of activities, something like that. Yeah, right, right.
Yeah, there is another idea in which we can like teach the kids that crops are not only the things you eat,
Right.
but they're also like a business opportunity.
Right.
Some of them know there's something we could hire them too.
Some of them around here, Mom.
You can also team up with well-known chefs and stuff that's likes these programs like this, and they don't mind throwing a little money to you. To you know, and who promote it on their shows or whatever. So that's a free advertisement too. If they get behind it, you know.
If we have our own land, grow our own food, we could even sell that as well.
That's another point. All right.
And like even in the winter, like we could have our own greenhouse, growing our own food, selling that to people, and like, you know, try to, you know, beat, you know, the Walmarts and everything. Yeah.
I mean, mostly like all the fresh products are basically imported, so that's why the price is basically high. So if we grow it here and we could like make a good deal with them, so you know, price could just decrease. So yes.
Good idea.
Someone you might want to network with is WU Extension.
Okay.
Also on federal level, Natural Resources Conservation Services, your conservation district in those areas that you want to target. Those people have all kinds of cool programs for high tunnels and soil samples and a lot of educational kind of opportunities that you can maybe have another aspect in your off season. You could do some educational stuff to make up the income. So those are things. A lot of government agencies have, like Dr. Kim said, have a lot of agricultural projects.
Yeah. Grants and projects, a lot. So.
The WU Extension could probably give you some good tips.
It's good, yeah.
All right. Thank you. Good job.